I, like many people, enjoy the works of Jim Carrey, and I have to say Mr. Popper's Penguins is high up there as one of my favourites. Normally I don't like silly humour, and that's certainly the style of comedy in this. It's very visual, but I think the reason it works for me is because the penguins are absolutely ridiculously adorable, and they get themselves into some very peculiar situations. And the film itself, just as a narrative, is quite strange, and I thoroughly like that. So this was released in 2011. It's directed by Mark Waters, with screenplay by John Morris and Sean Anders, and stars, as I said, Jim Carrey as Mr. Popper. It also has Angela Lansbury as Mrs. Van Gundy as well, which was something I didn't know when I watched this, so that was a lovely surprise. And I'll read the description from IMDb. The life of a businessman begins to change after he inherits 6 penguins, and as he transforms his apartment into a winter wonderland, his professional side starts to unravel. So these penguins turn up and he keeps them. But obviously they're penguins and they can't live in normal climes. So he begins, as the description said, to turn his apartment into a winter wonderland. He begins to make it very penguin friendly, freezing cold, loads of slides that look like ice, and really making the penguins feel at home. And when it's cold outside, the penguins go for walks, and it's all about him raising these penguins and looking after them as his own. And obviously that's a recipe for chaos. First of all, there are people who don't know the penguins are there, and when they go to his house, he's got to hide them. And the people who do know the penguins, there's a lot of interaction with them. It's very fun, very funny. The penguins themselves look amazing, and they do some incredible things. They are so adorable. They're all fully grown penguins, I believe. But they get themselves into some ludicrous situations, and Carrey's reactions to those situations are so fantastic, and his comedic timing is so incredible that it's a lot of fun. The narrative itself isn't the most complicated thing in the world. It's a guy who inherits penguins and tries to keep them in his flat. But because of the bizarre situation, it's just so funny and engaging and fun. It's a real family-friendly film with a family-friendly comedy that I think works expertly. The cast obviously is brilliant, and Carrey is fantastic in pretty much everything he's done. It also has one film win and 3 nominations. It won the BMI Film and TV Awards for film music. Personally, the music didn't stand out to me, but certainly there's nothing wrong with it. It was also nominated for Movie Guide Awards and a Kids' Choice Award. This film is beloved by most. With the people I've spoken to, I feel like it's more of a children's film. It's a PG, and I feel like more younger people have got positive things to say about it, but certainly people my own age, probably even older, have thoroughly enjoyed this. It's 6 out of 10 on IMDb across 87,000 ratings and reviews. I think it's splendid. It's a very good, fun film that doesn't need to be taken seriously, that's very easy to watch, and that will instantly put you in a good mood. If you need a pick-me-up, Mr. Popper's Penguins is a fantastic one to go with.